sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling? Who sucked out the feeling?
Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Brown with a return here. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. At quarterback, they're going to turn to the 7th-year dual threat, Jalen Hurts.
Not hyperbolic to say that he's a scorer, Kate, without compare in the league. With the power he brings, the tush-push that he does better than anybody else, and also been so productive in big moments of his career.
Motioning the tight end now. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 23 carries. Almost 130 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. It's Hurts throwing on 2nd. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. John Franklin Myers. And it's back to 10 now to go on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Slot man motioned over. Throw here, 3rd down. He's in trouble again, and he's going to go down 2nd time on this opening series. Jeffrey Simmons. And that means it is now 4th and 12. The Eagles are in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Collects this at the 32. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. At quarterback, last year's #1 overall pick. Looking for some growth here in year 2. This is Cam Ward.
The reason that Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger, but looking for the balance and managing risks he takes, keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
He's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
21 more yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Going to throw this one. Ward. Oh, he's headed for the ground. They get him at the 35. Jonathan Grenard. And that makes it second and very long. Trying again following the sack. Ward finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Typically, you get a completion like that at that length, Kate, you're going to see those chains move. This offense got to stop knocking themselves backwards because explosive plays, you need them and you want them.
5 men now in the secondary for the Eagles on third down. Ward's going to throw it. It's on target to Williams. And there it is. Touchdown, Tennessee. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Eagles nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And this one's going to be picked off, but he dropped it. Almost a one-play drive. And they couldn't hang on, though, and they're going to feel fortunate coming up on second down now. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They've got 3rd and 5 now after the last completion got him 5. Back to throw, Hurts. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to it. John Franklin Myers. And they win that rep to force a 4th and 12. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. The Titans with Chimere DK deep to return. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script the first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
It's a gain of 9.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Irving here from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Third down, give to Irving. It's in. He's going to be stopped after a 1-yard gain. It's going to be first down Titans.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Ward setting up to throw. That's caught by Williams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To the air with Ward. Lays out left side and gets it. They gain 11 on that play, and the Titans have a first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He's running with it, and he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Ward now on third down. This finds its target. That's Hill. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. On the give, this is Irving. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ward's going to throw here on second down. Cut near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
And the Titans, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Irving gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's Slide to try the point after.
Joey Slide lining up for the point after.
Sent right down the middle and good. Now lead by 14 points.
14. Eagles nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Play action. Hurts has it. Right side complete to Lemon. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
On second down, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming third down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And they get him down after a gain of 10, but great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That's some running over there, Kate, that's going to get some love from his coaches. Maybe some fist bounds, too. Nothing flashy. Just trust your keys, run behind your pads, and get what's there.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go to Barkley again. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's another carry for Barkley. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that sets up an Eagles first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Now here he goes. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time.
Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles. And the Titans pick it up. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
That's quarterback's living nightmare and a defender's dream right there. Not just to get the sack and get home, the sack fumble, that's what these defenders live for.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On second down, a run with Williams. He's going to be taken down. Play goes for about 10 yards. And that's going to be first down, Tennessee.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
They stay on the ground with Williams. This is ahead for about 5. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
Those are just confidence builders. You know, as a play caller, you love being able to call a run play, see that line of scrimmage move, and gain some real positive yards.
On second down, Ward. Complete left side to Robinson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt they'd pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
He's not a rookie anymore, but still a pretty young quarterback in this league. And the key now, with a young quarterback and a veteran, is when you make a mistake, you've got to flush it.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
He was brought down by Cedric Gray. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 50-yard
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Second and 6 coming up here. Now pitch it to Barkley. Runs inside the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. Philadelphia with a big gain. 34 yards.
Here's what I know, Kate. When they go back and look at that play on tape after this game, they're going to see all 11. It took every one of them. Took a good pitch from the quarterback. Don't minimize that. Pitch out in front of him, eyes by that running back down the field, and everybody blocking to create that nice chunk run.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
He was
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts from 8 yards out.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Extra point by Elliott is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 7.
14, Eagles 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Chise DK on the return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Titans will take over on offense just before our halftime break. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward setting the pass. He has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bucked in to pick it off. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately. Picked up a few on that first down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Hurts. He's keeping it. And he's going to scramble all the way in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Down he goes, but what a play as he picks up about 28. And that's going to give the Titans a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Here's Ward. A massive shot towards the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
One final shot before the half. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott? And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
He's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play, and that means they got the first.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Ward now. And down he goes. The defense got to him right around the 26. Offensive line fast.
A big loss on the play brings up second down.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards.
Still second down.
So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Now Ward. Quick slant, that's Williams. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him what looks like about 7.
Brings up
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Will this drive continue? Here comes third down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Taking a shot deep here. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kobe Bryant has it. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I just don't know when some of these quarterbacks are going to learn, don't throw it to that guy. He's pretty good. There's a lot of corners that can cover. There's few corners that can cover and take the ball away. He's definitely in that sideline.
They go play fake with Hurts. Over the middle and take it in by Lemon. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Slot man in motion left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Working inside the red zone. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. That is Cody Barton. And that backs them up now into a 2nd and 18. After the set, Hurts. Forced that to his right. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And he's going to go down here. They are on him back around the 28. Simmons gets him again. And that's going to bring this offense to a 4th and 23. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
A 45-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now on the return, here's DK. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, they need 7. Ward's going to throw it. Catch made left side by Tate. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Running for it, here's Irving. And he's going to have them the 1st down. Took a chance, got the couple of yards needed, and they're staying out there. Even a short yardage block probably took quite a bit of belief in your offense there to make that call to go for it.
Well, let's see. Belief, confidence, swagger, some really... But they made it pay off.
Yes, they did. Give to Williams from the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school, you may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they not at this level.
Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And time runs out before we can get another snap here in this 3rd quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Welcome back, football fans. 3rd down now as we begin our final quarter. Irving trying to run for the 1st. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10.
Going to throw this one. Ward. Contact is made. He's hit and dropped back across midfield to the 44. Ty Robinson leading the way. And that will make it second down now and 16 to go.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needing a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. When he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air with Ward. And this one's going to line up incomplete. He had him over the middle for a second, but he was muscled off that catch. That brings about 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Eagles were ready to set up shop on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Being a little bit there kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. And no margin for error.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Back to throw, Hurts. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. A clutch moment for a massive play. 34 yards. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result at 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And bring the tight end left. Barkley again here on 2nd. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Trying to get it with the option. Lost control of another one. It's picked up by the Titans. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over. They pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
We got a close game here, Layden. Both sides of the ball. We're getting the same message from the coaches. Any play could be the impact play that decides this one. And in this case, how about that? It's a literal impact as the big hit forces a clutch fumble.
The Titans and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down, give to Irving. He stops here, gain of about 7. It's going to be first down Titans.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Titans down by only 3. Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Right back to Irving now. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Once again, Irving. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
It's a very important field goal for Joey Slye. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And it's on its way and through. He hit it from deep. And they tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's Smith on the slant. And they're going to get him to the ground after a 16-yard gain. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here he is to throw. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Running it after the penalty. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Lemon's got it, left side. You can slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that is good for an Eagles first down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. They look to throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Rick Woolen with the INT.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Ward off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And they're going to get there in time. Down he goes. And it's Zach Barr. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. On the give, this is Irving. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Sean Murphy punting on the tackle. Brings up third down.
Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Jake Elliott to kick
Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
They need 2 here on this third down if they want to keep this opening drive of OT going. Ward setting up to throw. And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to fourth down.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, the other side gets a chance to go win it.
And he's going to want another chance at that one. Catchable ball indeed. Just couldn't come up with it. Second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
On second down, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
That last catch picked up 4, so they're left with 3rd and 6. Tennessee calling its second timeout now, as they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. The Titans in the nickel for 3rd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Oh, he missed that run, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Tendencies tend to themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. He'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're in a sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here.
Love that.
It'll be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in, and you've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Irving here from the gun. Past midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. They get 22 out of that play. And the Titans have a first.
2 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
At the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Handoff headed right. Irving. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
You know, I like that call, Kate. I kind of like these runs on 3rd downs and what may be predictable passing situations, but a game like that now opens that playbook for a 4th down decision.
And before they can get the snap off, timeout is called, so the defense going to try to ice him. So here they are, a chance to win this with a field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And they only needed a field goal to end it as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation.
Say hello to the Lord with my sincerest regards. Why the rising and tide of troubled waters we cross into the fire and frost when the desire is lost? Is it survivor's remorse that raised higher the course? During the year of the horse, I had so much to resolve, it hung me over. I was fearing the hair of the dog. They kept my homie. I was there when they carried him off. When we buried him, we wrapped him in Nigerian cloth. They told a story about him having a malaria cough. They tried to say he had a that was clearly a torch. I hold the fury so they fear me, but it nearly was washed. Expecting me to be forgiven like it really was squashed. But I have seen so much that I can never be hushed. I've been the bearer of a burden that is heavy as I'm pure legacy, incredibly I'll never be touched. It ain't nowhere to go from here but up. we were all in denial. And seeing the murderer smile as he was brought in the trial. I watched the vulture circle the weight and the fall of a child. And canines devoured alive, the call of the wild. I couldn't accept the charge for the call of the void, or for progress destroyed over Darwin and Freud. Survival totally could depend on the toss of a coin or a pawn. Which organization allows you to join? I live on the borderline like a dishwater blind, or like Malcolm shooting up the head to the autobahn. I caught a vibe, I would have taken it as some sort of sign, where I'm more aligned, but I was running so short of time, and I have felt so much that I am numb to the touch. When their assumptions make it hard for me to function is rough, cause every something I ever wanted was once in my clutch, so ain't nowhere to go from here but up.
Oftentimes, we see teams move on from their starting running back after one contract, but not here. One team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game right where he is.